Imps. No, I'm kidding. All right. For today, I want to check out this video by FLEEKAZOID. Mixtape is a cancer. And from everything I have heard about Mixtape and all the things I've been uncovered about Mixtape, it is insane how aggressive and how terrible this game has been, and how terrible it seems to be in every regard. Like, tens across the board, basically bought by one of the richest people. Like, I think he's top sixth richest person in the world. Is the father of the person who uh was basically, I don't even know how to describe it. She was, I don't even know if she really backed it. She wrote it. I don't know what the hell she is, but basically it was like a trust fund baby being supported for everything, and then having everything bought off for her, and then trying to pass it off like it's a indie. Like, are you kidding me? It is such a slap in the face to literally everybody, every game developer, every indie. Well, not triple A's, 'cause fuck them. But like every indie, every player, and the fact that there are some people that enjoy it, because I've seen how it plays. You don't play basically like 90% of the game. It plays itself for you, and you just are there to watch it. Like, it's supposed to be a movie, it feels like, or a short film, and they just disguise it as a game, and it's so pathetic. All right, but that's enough of a preamble rant. If you do enjoy the video, go over to FLEEKAZOID's channel, subscribe, like, leave a comment to help his algorithm because he deserves it. And you know what? Let's get into this.
Pimps, can I be honest with you? I've got game movie fatigue.
Okay, yeah, this is exactly that's what I was saying too. Like, I'm pretty sure she was like a liberal art or film student or some shit, and she couldn't get anything going with that. So what's the next thing? You turn it into a game for no fucking reason, and then you just buy out the reviews. Like, the reviews haven't been bought for like 15 years now, more than that probably. Yeah, who would have guessed?
Year after year, we've got these game movie
What is happening in this car?
writers churning out some game movie slop, and I'm sick of it. First, they came for the AAA slop, and I said everything. Like, really, you could not shut me up if you tried. Then they came for our childhood, and I started a wall.
That was a tragedy, what they did to that game. What is happening with the Super Soaker?
I'm about to tear Mixtape apart in a few minutes. I don't care what they say. Let those game movie actors watch. I like that. Now we've reached the last bastion of gaming, indie. This was always supposed.
Yeah, that's so true. Like, the only people you can really rely on in this current scape for gaming are only the indies. Like, and maybe like this, like the double A's. I think the double A's are, some of them are still good. I don't believe they've been corrupted yet fully. I think some of them are kind of moving towards that point, and I hope they don't fall completely. Guess what? AAA and quadruple A are fucking nightmares, and they need to be shut down, because no one's gonna be buying their shit with the way they're putting their shit out. Flush that shit down the toilet. I'm saying that so much, and I don't give a fuck.
Supposed to be your safe harbor from AAA garbage. For years, people have said,
well, if you don't like AAA games, just go play indie.
Well, what are you gonna do when they just brute force their way in here too?
Yeah, like I don't understand why they say they're indie. I guess because they're not part of a big studio. But guess what? You have the backing of like so much money that you're not indie in any sense of the word.
Now you don't have to wonder anymore. This game movie.
What the fuck is happening in this game? You just flipped off like a thing and it blew up.
Bullshit. Now they want you to applaud their billion-dollar indie game like they did something special. But hey, maybe I'm just being jaded. Let's take a look at a special moment from the game. Come on, let's give it a shot, guys.
Oh, I know what he's doing. Dude, when I heard the story or the line for this, I was actually fucking confused. How the hell did they get away with this? They were saying that they wanted to realistically work on the saliva strands from two underage people making out. How is this not fetish content for people that are now, like, I would say they are pedophiles, because what are they doing? They're adults animating children making out, and they're actively trying to make it as like realistic as possible, or as like salacious, and like, God, dude, how the fuck did they get away with this shit?
Jesus! That's it! No more shots for you! I gotta take as many shots as I give! My liver can't take it anymore! Which reminds me, have you ever seen a MILF shake? Where you
Wait. Did he get his cup?
can at the link below. This was the only safe for work product. Be sure to use code PIMP to get 10% off. Seriously.
Oh, I don't think he's gotten his huge honker cup.
I don't know how many more of these game movies I can take. At this point, it's not like anyone even takes IGN seriously anymore, but they've got enough
The crazy frog, no. How dare you, IGN?
money to annoy me on a daily basis. Some random freelance writer slaps a 10 out of 10 on this, now I gotta talk about it. So let's talk about it. Mixtape is a game that's supposed to be indie, you know, despite the fact that they've spent more on licensed music than most games ever make, because, you know, with such generous licensing.
Okay, what was it say? We licensed Don't Fear the Reaper to use and Prey for 10,000 in 2006, and that would have come out to 150,000 today. We tried to license songs for recent games in the past 2 to 4 years, and the prices are insane now, so we had to pass. These music companies seem to think all, and then redacted, or not redacted, but etc. is unfilled. This alien abduction sequence from Prey is burned into my brain, and mainly because it's one of the best uses of licensed music in this format ever. So they're saying this was it was used great. They paid like 10K for it, insane amount. So they would not be able to handle doing this like this time, because they were saying that they were trying to do it again, and the amount they need to do it is absurd. And I think Mixtape had the license over 100 songs. I don't know if that's accurate. I think I remember seeing something like a crazy amount, but I'm not certain about that.
In the industry right now, every scrappy solo dev should be able to pay 400 grand per song, right? And how can we forget about that indie charm of sending out expensive...
This was so fucking crazy to hear as well, that they were sending like full-on promo things for free, I think, to a lot of people. And it's like pretty expensive stuff, or like self-made, not self-made, but ordered stuff. And they were going to use that and act like they're still indie. Like, what do you mean? So I hate to my negative about content here. What? I hate to be negative about... Is he trying to say I hate to be negative? I'm just going to assume that he's saying that. But this is an actual industry plant. Yeah, 100%. It's okay to like this sort of game. Meh. I think it's stupid. It didn't have to be a game. They should have just made it as a short film, put on fucking YouTube or Spotify or whatever. Get the fuck out of my neighborhood, dude. But how it's presenting itself hurts actual indie games. Yes. Because it's now saying, oh, you're an indie game. You should be able to get all of these licensed songs. Why are you having to make your own? You fucking losers. What the hell? Just get money. They can't do that. You fucking entitled fucks in this development of this game. Massive array of custom assets and cutscenes, fully voiced too. That's, yeah, you know, that is actually another thing I never thought about too. The amount to get like voice acting for all of these things and getting the assets, usually you have to pay for some of them too, depending on how they did. And animations for them, that's a lot. Like, that's a lot of time and money. And if you pay for like a lot of people to do that, because I don't know how long this was in development for. Like, yeah, like it would take a team years for this. And I feel like they did this in like 1 year at most, because she probably just asked her dad, like, hey, I need more money to get more people to do this project for me because I want to do it. And he's like, sure, let me give you double that, basically. Like, how can you even claim to be indie just because you don't have the name? I feel like just having... I don't know how we would rectify this. Do we have to make like a price point? Like, at some point, you're no longer indie if you have over millions put into a game from someone else that's not like a Kickstarter from fans. Like, how do we have to redefine indie now? Because clearly, if they can just say this is indie, they're gonna poison the well for other indies. But
merch
let's
to
move
all
on.
the reviewers and content creators. What, you think putting a gold bar in a goodie bag is a bribe? Well, it is. But they didn't do that.
No, it's not a bribe, Pim. You gotta see our Fleek. You gotta see the bigger picture. I'm buying you, not with a bribe, but just I'm buying you. It's not a bribe though. Don't worry about that. Just follow my orders. That's it.
Legally, I need to make
Not a
this
bribe.
very clear so that I don't get sued by this chick's billionaire father. I can't afford a lawyer. I'm a baller on a budget. You think they can't be an indie dev because their father is a billionaire? Listen, just because they've got a team of 30 people and millions of dollars backing them, that doesn't mean they can't be a scrappy indie too. Curb your prejudice. You people can't stand the sight of a young billionaire making their...
What the f... This is a person that's just getting out of their driveway. They just are heading out and you blow them up in this game? What the hell is this game about?
way out of the
You're a fucking teenage terrorist. What is this?
streets of their gated community. A billionaire that has more than nothing to work with. All the support money can buy. You don't know how hard it is to have this little to struggle with. We started from the
Machismo.
top, now we're here. But I'm getting off track. Mixtape is not
They're
a
expanding
game.
in
Some
the
people say
theory.
it has gameplay, then show you this. I hate my dad. I asked for a Ferrari and got a Cayenne. This is supposed to be 90s nostalgia, but this story was so asinine that it's got me thinking maybe the past fucking sucked. Maybe we are living in the best times. That's how delusional this game makes me, and I'm tired of calling it a game. They keep cranking out these game movies that no one wants to watch, let alone
What are we
play.
looking
These are
at?
failed Hollywood actors that devolve into game movie actors to pretend they matter. All these game movie actors just won't come out and admit it. You don't want to be a game movie actor. You're game for pay. So stop slapping around joysticks and go back to ruining Marvel movies. My culture is not your costume. Pride Month is early, sucker. Welcome to Game Pride Month. Twinkle, twinkle, star. And listen, I'm not saying these people are only in it for the fame. I'm sure they're in it for the money too. They're planning to have a
I don't think they could possibly be in here for the money at this point. I think they're just here to spread their message and just help themselves feel good about putting out something they wanted to. That's it. Or, you know, being a plant. So, what does this say? Featured a limited theatrical release. What? Cinematic unplayable and full game recording. What? So, they're literally just putting out, like, another movie or a little, like, thing. That's it. What is the point?
theatrical release of the whole 3-hour experience. You know what doesn't have that? A video game! The only theatrical release happening this year is Street Fighter, and that's because Tammy has lore accurate cheeks. Mixtape blew guys! Wait, sorry. Mixtape blew it, guys. So instead, they want every indie game award and an Oscar. Your greed sickens me. Listen, stories are great, but you seem to be forgetting that this is a video game. And the nice part about a video game is that after the cutscene, you get to play the game. If I cannot play the game, it's not a game anymore, is it? I mean, you know, I'm the type of freak that likes to game and watch. Call me Mr. Game and Watch. Game and Watch? Yeah, I hope they do. I had nowhere else to put this joke, so it goes here. Frick you guys.
Thank
anyway,
you.
were you really shocked by the 10 from IGN? Were you really shocked by that rhyme I rhymed? This is a movie for failures from the 90s that still blame their parents for being born. The last indie game they played was Cuphead, and they couldn't even beat the tutorial. They're still butthurt from that, so anything with
Seriously, what the hell is the point of this game? You're just an angsty teenager just flipping off everything and it just blows up for you? What? This game doesn't make any sense either.
gameplay is gonna get a
What is
lower
this
score.
gameplay?
Remember when they gave Crimson Desert a 6 out of 10 because they had to think? Look, we all know critical thinking isn't their strong suit, and sure, people accuse them of using AI. But you gotta cut them some
Who cares?
slack.
Like, this doesn't really matter, guys. Like, if you're gonna cry about AI for some of these, like, stupid shit, like, the small little, like, things, cutaways that he's made, like, you're all the fuck up with that. Like, who cares about that?
I can't even spell AI. Anymore, the lower the score, the better
Okay.
the game. And before people say it, I don't want Mixtape to fail. I hope they win every trophy at the Game Awards. That way they can melt them down and recoup their dev costs. Fortunately, these awards are only metaphorically worthless. Especially when you see how Expedition 33 stole every indie game award despite having a shoestring $10 million budget.
Remarkably small, less than 10.
Large experienced team of developers and complete support of every gaming journo in the industry. With an ivory tower like that, or pizza tower never stood a chance. What it also had going against it is that it didn't even come
What a fucking flashback or throwback to hit us with. Why the hell did you bring a pizza tower with that?
out in the same year as this. Who wrote this script? Damn, I did. What even is an indie game anymore? When I think of an indie game budget, I think of $100 to a failed Kickstarter. Not unlimited money.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, this is how you, like, these other games would get their money or their backing is like either they're working their own jobs and then they passion project on the side doing this, or the hell was that? Or they're doing a Kickstarter and hopefully getting people that are interested in the game to give them money. This one, that didn't happen. Just Larry Ellison giving her money to continue this.
From your billion-dollar daddy. Seriously. Mixtape is the billionaire's equivalent of giving an iPad to your daughter so she'll leave you the hell alone. All these companies heard we like indie games and are trying to dress up like scrappy upstarts. Can't wait to play 2026's Indie Game of the Year, Call of Duty 27. And I know I gave Mixtape the business, but I really love this game and can't wait to play it over and over again for the rest of my life. In fact, I rented out a whole theater so I could enjoy it fully myself. This fucking game. Who the greenlit this? And I told you not to use that picture. I gotta double check. Fuck. Oh shit, we're still rolling? Thanks to the flock of pimps, the pimps have spoken. You're about to witness the biggest budgets that have ever graced the front of a shaker cup.
Wait. Did he actually get it? Fleek's Virgin drop coming. He got it.
May 28th, so the countdown starts today. Go bookmark it and mark your calendars for some great big jugs.
Damn, okay. That's next week, Thursday. Dude. I can't believe this shit. Ow, fuck. I can't believe this shit. It's like real. What did some people say? Game men are gonna love this. What's wrong with character has wireless? Oh, what the? Oh, fuck. Yeah, wait. She put on her headphones like all the time and try to find like
daughter.
Yeah, and they look like they're supposed to be Beats too, which is even more pathetic. Yeah, indie game backed by a billionaire. Not just any billionaire, like top 10 richest person in the world billionaire. And then saying, yep, indie. Even though I have all the money in the world I need to do anything. I can't, oh my god, dude. I can't be bothered to rant about this anymore. Like, you should have just made a short film. Why even bother saying it's a game? Like he said, yeah, they're just trying to get like multiple pats on the back, I guess, trying to do both feature-length film and a quote-unquote game. Try to hit everything, because oh my god, it's so pathetic. It's actually tragic to see this happening too. What a bastardization of gaming it's become recently. That's a downer on the note, but fuck yeah, I'm out. If you did enjoy this Fleek's video, go over to his channel, subscribe, leave a like, comment to his algorithm because he deserves it, and look forward to his fucking gamer cup, his big titty gamer cup that's coming out. Use this code for gamersupps when you buy it. And with that, I think we're done here. We out.